Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, thank you so much for joining us. I have new videos coming up every single week, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. So this is a slightly new kind of video for me. I sat down to film a current favourites because I have loads of new beauty favourites at the moment. But then I also decided to include this little lot. The most popular video so far on my channel is a video about my home, and I picked up some nice homewares in Primark the other day and a couple of other bits, some beauty stuff as well. So I thought I would start this video with a little Primark haul. I love watching these. I love seeing what other people buy for their homes. I love a good poke around Primark. I only have a few bits because I was in a bit of a hurry. I was on my way somewhere else, so I didn't properly look at the clothes, but the home section was amazing. They have such nice things in at the moment. My rule with my house is I can only buy something if I know I have a place to put it. I am one of those people that, like, I will just clutter up my house with stuff. So there'll be pretty things everywhere, but it will just be a giant mess. So I really hold myself back, and if I see something and I know that it's going to look super cute somewhere in the house, then I'll get it. But if I see something lovely and I don't really have anywhere to put it, then I'll ban myself from buying it. So I'll start off with this. So it is gorgeous. I know fake flowers aren't for everybody, but I just cannot keep plants alive. The place I was living before my current house, I've got a little helper here playing with the flowers. Is that fun, Bear? You're gonna put that down now? Excuse me. Put my flowers down. So the place that I had before my current apartment was amazing for growing things. I had a window box in the kitchen full of herbs. I had loads of beautiful plants. It did get too hot in the summer for them, but as long as I kind of kept moving the plants around, it was fine. My current flat, not so much. I have killed almost every plant that I have bought, and I feel really bad about it. I feel like if I buy plants now, I'm just bringing them back here to die. So I've developed a real love for fake flowers, fake plants, and I just couldn't resist these. Look how cute they are. There's roses. Roses are my favourite flower, roses and peonies. I love these catkins. The only problem is my cats are obsessed with them. Even just seeing them in the bag when I brought them home, they were all like, they're like the aliens from Toy Story. Their eyes go all big when they see something they want. And yeah, they are 2 out of 3 kitties down here right now swiping at these catkins. So we'll see how long they last, but I was really pleased with those. They were only £10, and I think for fake flowers in a nice vase, that's really, really good. I love the like fake plants and vines and things they have in IKEA for the same reason. They are quite realistic and they are cheap. So yeah, Primark has really come through with those, and there were some more that I really, really loved. I was going to get another one which was kind of like a gold and black arrangement, so there was nothing realistic about that. But they only had one left, and it was missing some of the leaves and things, and it was quite obvious. So yeah, I might go and look in a different Primark and see if I can get one of those, because that would look so nice in my bedroom. But yeah, I'm gonna pop this in my makeup room, which is, well, I'm here right now. It's all kind of blush pinks and greys, and this is gonna go beautifully. So I think I'll move on to clothes before I move on to beauty, because that is the most exciting bit for me. So I picked up this. It's just a black hoodie, slightly cropped, which I really like on me. And I got it in a size large, which it says is a 14 to 16. I am like a large size 10, small size 12. And Primark sizing I do find runs quite small, so I normally just automatically go for a medium. However, I wanted this oversized because I had a really nice, just plain black oversized hoodie, had it for ages, lost it somewhere. So I think this will be a really good replacement. That as well was a tenner, so you can't go wrong. And I do like hoodies that are slightly cropped, so you get that kind of not top heavy look. That doesn't sound very flattering, but you get like a lot of volume up here. I just think it's really comfy. It really suits my body shape as well. The only other clothing item was this little underwear set. I was thinking like, is this TMI showing my underwear on the internet? But I've been like fully naked on the internet and on TV. It's naked on Channel 4 once. So I think that ship has sailed. I'm not embarrassed. I don't know why that even crossed my mind, because yeah, if you didn't know, I was a glamour model. So I've been naked on the internet many a time. I've been in my underwear on the internet many a time. But yeah, here we go, my knee pants. How good is this? It's just a basic, it's kind of like a ribbed fabric. Did you just hear Bear sneeze? Because my cats are flat-faced, they sneeze constantly, and someone's in the Primark bag. So yeah, it's just this plain black, super stretchy fabric. There's no underwire or anything. I don't know how well you can see, but the fabric's kind of ribbed, and yeah, and the knickers match. It was £5, so if this ends up being good, I'm gonna go back and get more, because that looks like it's gonna be so useful. I love just these kind of bralette type of style bras. I sometimes sleep in bras like that. So yeah, I was so pleased with that. I had to pick one up to try. Moving on to the beauty stuff, I was so excited to see that they had the Andrew Fitzsimmons range in. So he's a celebrity hairstylist. You probably will have seen his work on Instagram, in magazines. I think he does hair for the Kardashians. But anyway, his work is lovely. And I had seen online that he had a range of hair products in Primark. We all know, if you've watched my videos before, how much I love the Alessandra Steiner skincare range. So I think it's about time Primark did like a premium hair range to go with that, like a celebrity hair range. Their skincare stuff is amazing, and the Alex Steiner, she's a beauty editor. The skincare range that she does in Primark is so good. If you ever see it in there, because I know they don't have it in every shop, pick some bits up to try, you'll love it. So I've got really high hopes for this as well. When I finish filming this video, I'm going to go and put this straight in my shower because I really need a new shampoo. They had a bunch of different ones. They had a repair range, which is what I almost got, because my hair is bleached. That, you know, would probably be a good idea. And I think they had a volume range, but I went for the shine smoothing shampoo. I don't need conditioner at the moment, but if this is good, I'll get the conditioner to match when I need one. I wanted to get more of the styling products, but they'd run out of most things, so I think this has been quite popular. I did grab one of these. It's the Glam Styling Spray. I've used it to curl my hair today, and it's really nice. It smells great. Cost £2.50. I think it's got a little bit of hold, but I did hairspray my curls as well. So yeah, I think it's just added like a bit of shine, a bit of hold. It doesn't say that this has heat protectant or anything, but as a styling spray, I was really impressed by this for £2.50. I think I'm probably the most excited about these little accessories. So these are from the same range, and I picked up these hair clips. So they're the kind that don't leave a mark in your hair. And if these are good, I'm going to go back and get some more because I need some for my professional kit as well. They just go missing. I mean, I hope I can keep hold of these for more than a week. But yeah, especially in my kit, they just get left behind places or whatever. They're so easy to use, but these are so useful, and the colours are so cute. These kind of pink and nude colours are right up my street. I also got the hairbands from the Andrew Fitzsimmons range. Again, these will just be so useful. They look like the kind that are, you know, really gentle on your hair as well. So there's a pack of 3 large hairbands, and a pack of 6 small ones. These are the ones I use the most, because I do have fine hair. But these would be super cute for like putting my hair up at night or something like that. So I was really pleased with those. So finally, I picked up this little bandana. It cost £1.50, and I absolutely love wearing bandanas in my hair. I just think it's just a nice little accessory. I don't really go for like sparkly things or whatever for my hair. So yeah, and it's really good for hiding my roots. And I don't have a pink one, so I was really happy to find that. So that's all the bits I picked up in Primark. I'm going to move on to my current favourites because I have been trying some new beauty stuff in the months of like January and February, and I found some really good things. So firstly, I just picked these up last week, and I don't know, am I the only person that does this? When I get new makeup, I keep it in the boxes for ages, so I'll use it and then like put it back in the box and put it away, which is weird, or is it? I don't know. But these I think are brand new out. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette, and then I got the Turn Up the Light highlighting palette as well. These are amazing. I think it's really hard for an eyeshadow palette to really impress me, especially one that is just nudes, because there are just so many. I think the market for this is completely saturated. So for a nude eyeshadow palette, natural eyeshadow palette to impress me, it has to be really good, and this one is. It's so pretty. How cute is that? I love the layout. I love the mix of mattes and shimmers, and I love that the matte colours are bigger because you will use more of them. And yeah, the mattes are really smooth, really blendable. The shimmers are very easy to apply as well, nice and strong with the payoff, minimal fallout. I've been loving this. So the highlight palette, it's kind of unique. I've not really seen one like this before. So it's quite chunky. That's the only downside, is that I don't know if I'd buy a bunch of these in different shades to put in my kit because it is quite bulky to carry around. I'll have a think about that because I really like the product, so it'd be nice to use this on my clients as well. It has 3 different products in here. It has a soft focus powder, a glow highlighter, and then a dazzle highlighter. So I think the idea is these are different amounts of glow that you can use, you know, depending on what look you're wearing. Again, I like that the soft focus one is the biggest one. I've been using this just to buff in my foundation and my powder. So I'll do quite a matte base because my skin is a little bit oily, and then I'll take a bit of this and just really buff it in over the top, and I've been absolutely loving wearing that powder like that, just to really kind of make my skin glowy, but without it, you know, being too much for any oily patches or causing my makeup to break up. Like if I don't use a lot of powder products, my foundation slides, or you know, kind of slides off in different patches and stuff. So I love using a glowy powder to give me some glow, but also give my makeup longevity. The other 2 highlighters are very nice as well. I love a baked highlighter. I think they look really smooth on the skin. They remind me of the ones that I used to use from MAC back in the day. The Mineralize Skin Finish Powder was so good. And then Mineralize highlighters as well were my faves for a long time, so I think that's why I love this so much. So I actually have a couple more highlighter faves, which is weird because I have been going through a phase of not really wanting to wear a lot of highlighter. I have been doing, for months and months, I've been doing quite a matte base and then adding some kind of product for glow over the top, so I have an overall glow rather than like a really popping cheek highlight or whatever. But this product has kind of changed that. I said I wasn't going to buy this. I thought it was so overpriced. I said I absolutely wasn't going to do it, and I did. So yeah, Morphe a few weeks ago were doing a promotion where if you bought any of the Jaclyn Hill cosmetics highlight products, you would get the matching brush. The brushes are worth like 25, 28, 29 pounds each, that kind of price bracket. So I thought that was actually a really good deal, and the only reason I didn't want to buy this product and another product I bought from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is the price. I thought they were overpriced. I think this is upwards of £50, which when you think about, there's 4 highlighters in here. Let me show you, it's super pretty, and the packaging is lovely, but yeah, when you think of the cost per highlighter, it's not that bad. But I just think, you know, the best part of £60 is more than I'm willing to pay for a highlight palette. So, you know, for other people that might not be the case, but for me, I'd rather get one from Becca in a shade I know I really love, or yeah, the best part of 60 quid is just too much. But this with the matching brush for the same price, I'm all for. The brushes actually are awesome. I should have brought them for filming this video, but I've just washed them so they're in the kitchen, in my kitchen drying. So yeah, the brushes are also really, really good. This is amazing. I mean, the highlight on my cheekbones is from this palette. I mixed two of the shades. I mixed Gleam and Sparks, so these two super light colours here. I'm so impressed. I've been showing this to my friends, like when my friends have been round for the past couple of weeks. They've all absolutely loved it as well. Like my friends that are into makeup, beauty stuff, and we all kind of had the same opinion of no, not gonna buy it, it's too expensive. But I think some people might be swayed now because the quality is fantastic, and that is just one small tap of a brush into the product. One down there, one down there. So it is gonna last. I think, okay, I think if it was me, if it was my brand, I would have sold them as a kit. So I would have done, I can't remember how much this was, I will link it down below, 50 something pounds for the palette with the corresponding brush. For me, that made it totally worth it. So I did cave in spectacular style, and I also ordered the Luminous powder by Jaclyn Cosmetics. The shade is Brighten Up. So it's kind of a pinky sort of shade. I don't know how well you can see that. But it's absolutely brilliant. So it's the, yeah, it's the Brighten Up Luminous powder. It's not clear. I thought this was called the Mood Light or something. I'll link it below. Came with the matching brush. Again, this was like 30 something quid. And again, that just really put me off. That's more than I'm prepared to pay. But again, if they sold this in a kit with the matching brush for the same price, so if they just did the deal that I got all the time, I think that's okay. Like, I'm quite happy with that. The brushes are really lovely as well. This is stunning. So actually, before I got this Too Faced palette last week, this is what I was using to add glow to my base. So I wouldn't use this as a setting powder. I think you would look a little bit Tin Man and a little bit metallic. But I've just been taking the tiniest bit on the brush and just really buffing it like into my base, like working it all over my base. After I've put on my blush and my bronzer, you know, any kind of colour products over my foundation and powder. And it just really brings your skin to life, but it's not too much. It doesn't look oily or greasy. It's just, this is fantastic. Do I prefer this or the palette? I don't know. They're really impressive. I think if this ran out though, I would repurchase. Yeah, I'm super impressed by this. Actually, my current favourites this month are almost all cheek products, which is weird. The next one I have is by Kat Von D, and it's the Everlasting Blush in the shade Rosebud. So I bought this the other week when I got the Too Faced products. I was with one of my friends and we were having a look at the Kat Von D counter. She was getting matched up for a foundation, which proved to be very dangerous for me because I was just wandering around having a look at things. Yeah, dangerous environment for me to be left unsupervised in. First of all, that packaging is gorgeous. But the shade of this blush is just perfect. It reminds me of, again, like a couple of MAC blushes that I used to really love back in the day. And my friend that I was makeup shopping with said it reminded her of Blush Baby, which when I used to work for MAC years ago was a real favourite, and it is just so flattering. However, the blush that I'm wearing today is, shock, a peachy blush. I think I've talked about this in recent videos, but since the start of this year, this has just been the blusher for me. It's by EX1 Cosmetics and the shade is Pretty in Peach. I love a peachy blusher. For most of my clients, actually, I end up using kind of peachy shades. It's really flattering. If you have any redness in your skin that you've, you know, spent time knocking out with foundation and concealer to give yourself a really even complexion, you don't then want to put it back in by using a pinky reddy tone in your blush. If you use a peachy colour, there's no danger of that happening, and that is just perfect. It's the perfect shade for me. Looks amazing when I have a tan as well. I really love this blusher. Even more complexion products. I have been loving these bronzers by Morphe. Excuse me, Did you want to join us? Yes? Yes? You're always my favourite, aren't you? Look how handsome you are. Can you see how handsome you are? I'm so pleased that they've brought out more shades in their bronzer. The original, I think there's 3 shades. One of them, the lightest shade, I think, is what I was using all last summer. I think blue's just going to join us for the rest of the video now. Yeah, one of the original shades that they launched, I think last year, I used all of last year. It's in this same packaging, I think, but red and gold, not black and gold. You probably know the one that I mean. So I love that they've brought out more shades in this. They've got loads of really nice deep shades. They have this shade, which I bought for myself, which I think is paler than the one I've been using. My camera cut out, but when I've got no tan on, I am super pale, and this has been perfect. I love how big the pan is. For me, when I'm working on clients, if I want to bronze someone's neck or collarbones, that is ideal. I can use a big brush for the body. So yeah, I've been loving that one. This is a shade that I bought for my kit. This is Originator. The one I've been using on myself is called Mastermind. You can see Originator's got this gorgeous kind of warm tone to it, but it's not orange. That is really good. My final makeup faves are by Fendi Beauty. These are amazing. They are the Fly Pencil Longwear Pencil Eyeliners. Super cool packaging. I love that they're a twist up liner. If you are like me and you can never find a sharpener, that's really handy. Or if you travel a lot, you don't want to bring a sharpener in your makeup bag, making loads of mess. These are ideal. I have the shades, what are these? Space Cookie, which is kind of a shimmery brown. And then I have Black Card, which is a black glitter. And you can see how much pigment is in there. Like, that is amazing. But you can still blend them out underneath your eyes as well, or on the top lid. I very rarely wear a smoky liner, but I really love to wear a smoky liner underneath my eyes. And you do still have some time to do that before these set down. So yeah, they're definitely long wearing, but if you get in there and blend them out, you do have some time to kind of play around with them a little bit, which I love. So these are amazing. They are staying in my makeup bag. So I have just a couple of other favourites. So this is going to make me sound so basic, but my favourite kind of TV this year has been Netflix. I'm not the biggest Netflix fan. There's never been loads and loads on there that I've really loved. But I am like the last person in the country to finish watching You. So I've seen both series now and I got well into that. At the moment, I am watching Sabrina. I'm so late to the party on this, but it's fantastic. If you love kind of dark humour like I do, that's fully my sense of humour. You're gonna love it. Watch it now, you won't regret it. I am a few episodes into season 2, so please don't spoil it for me, anybody. And then finally as well, I have a book. This is so good. If you love murder mysteries, you'll love this. If you love like a thriller kind of book, psychological thriller, you'll love this. If you just love a really good story, you might like this as well. I can't even say much about it because I don't want to give the plot twist away. There is a huge twist towards the end. So again, if in a book that's your sort of thing, read this. It's so good. But basically it's about a patient in a hospital who has experienced something traumatic and won't speak about it. She can't speak. And it's about unravelling what happened and finding out something pretty major. So I highly recommend this. I'll link this below as well. So thank you so much for watching. This was a bit of a random video, so thanks for bearing with me. But yeah, I've discovered some really good beauty products this month, so I just had to tell you about it. And yeah, it's definitely worth checking out Primark at the moment. I've got really high hopes for the Andrew Fitzsimon range of hair products. I'm going to pop back, I don't know, when I get the chance in a couple of weeks to see if they have more of the styling products, because I've been really impressed so far and the homewares are so good. So if you're into your homewares like I am, you have to go and check it out. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to film for you. I have some ideas for videos coming up, but if there's anything you want to see, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you've been loving recently. If you have some Netflix recommendations, go for it. Some book recommendations. I'm going to move on and read Blood Orange next, which I think is another one that's on the bestseller list at the moment, so I'm really excited for that. But after that, I'm open to ideas. And again, thank you so much for watching and joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!